Hi, I am in need of new yoga pants, and I'm going to take you along the ride for 3 samples that I purchased for myself. This is not an ad. I bought these with my own money. But as my yoga pants have started to kind of die out from use, I am interested in replacing them with more safer, non-toxic, plastic-free, or as close as they can be options. And so I found 3 companies that I did some research on, thanks for the help of ChatGPT, and wanted to kind of compare them with you and see how it goes. Um, like a lot of us, I've had a lot of the other classic yoga pants for quite some time, and since I'm now getting holes in some, I wanted to make the offer or make the attempt to try and switch. So here we go. So, Made the Label. Wanted to also add that Made the Label is also a certified B Corp. So not only are they all sorts of certified, they are also a B Corp. Just wanted to throw that out there in case it has any meaning for you. So this is a medium per the suggestions online of their product review. I stand about 5'4", 150-ish pounds, so do with that what you will. And I am in more of a luteal cycle, so I'm going to have a little bit more here. And so first and foremost, pockets. Just have to. I do notice that there's a center seam going down and a back seam as well, so there's a little potential for some camel toe, but I don't notice it with just given the fit that they're currently giving and the amount of room that I kind of still have. I have a little bunching here, but nothing remarkable. The inseam's probably just a little long. No big deal to me. Sits high on the waist, which I always like for mommy coverage or just coverage in general. Yeah, I like that they feel not heavily cottony, because I feel like sometimes when you get heavily cottony leggings, they feel like they absorb the moisture in the sweat, and then I don't like that feeling on my skin. These do not have that kind of feeling with them, so I am optimistic. So yeah. Okay, next, Happy Earth. Found them online as well. They're a certified B Corp, also organic cotton, and kind of meet all the qualifications for being plastic and organic free. They are made in India, but they're a fair trade, so I haven't, if that appeals to you. Also, in terms of price range, these are going to range on the lower end. So these were like $70, $80. The other ones were closer to higher 80s and closer to 100, I think, in the end. But yeah, let's give it a go. Okay, first up, these are the 22-inch leggings, size large, in Eclipse, so black. Yes, pockets. Right off the bat, I'm kind of feeling wish I either got a smaller size or I have some concerns around this area for just slipping and constantly. If I'm constantly moving and these are constantly slipping, I'm going to constantly be doing this. So I'm not quite sold on that yet, but I'm not too sure if that's related to the size or the product itself. I'll toss it up for that one. Comfort wise, super comfy. These are the kinds that I would like lounge around the house in. I wouldn't necessarily, these would not be my go-to for athletic activities. Would I wear these to yoga? Yeah, probably. I do feel some compression around where I like, just not up here, and I think I want some more of that. Pockets are great. They do have the center inseam. Smooth. I like the fabric. I like the texture. I'm not convinced yet that these are going to be ones that I want to wear to the gym. But I have a couple more because why not? Hold on. Okay, another Happy Earth. This is the 26-inch inseam in their green, the Monstera. And beautiful shade of green. Absolutely lovely. But the same kind of fit things are happening with the previous pair. Fabric is beautiful. I love it. Do I think it's going to be something that's going to hold up in the gym? I'm not convinced. I still feel like there's no compression here, and to like hang on You do have the center seam and the back seam again. Beautiful shade. I'm not convinced they are going to hold up well in the gym. Again, great for lounging though. Holy man, these are super soft. And I don't know if you probably can't see this, the weave, but it's very comfy. But not what I'm looking for. How about one more thing from there? Hold on. And these are totally unrelated to yoga, but a lot of times in yoga class, if I'm teaching, I don't wear spandex clothes or tight clothes because with kids, I prefer something a little bit looser. So shout out to Lotus and Luna because I wear a lot of their pants. But anyway, getting back to this. This is Happy Earth. This is their, hold on, what was it? Their gateway pants. So very cash, right? Almost, I don't want to say pajamas because they're not marketed as pajamas. They have a nice thick waist here, pockets, of course. Pretty loose feeling, cottony. I thought they were cute and was going to try and give them a spin. I don't know if I'll keep them, to be honest, but I do like those. Oh, there's 4 pockets. That's fun. I like the color. I like the casualness. Am I going to keep them? I don't know. I have to sit on that for a minute. But totally unrelated. But I saw them and I wanted to throw them in. Last up, definite articles. So they're much more geared toward the gym life, much more toward athletic life, not so much yoga. So they offer a lot of allegedly offer higher compression type of wear. They are still organic and certified, but they do use synthetic materials, but they are plastic free. So take that as you will. For me, my thinking is that there's got to be some type of compromise if this is what we're working with, right? So not organic, but plastic free, if that makes sense. Again, really allegedly made for more of the high active type of class, lifestyle, and they do use more of a recycled nylon, but again, it is plastic free. It does have those certifications. Wanted to throw that out there. So let's see. Okay, so yes, very much geared toward athletic lifestyle, the gym. You can tell that there's not going to be that feeling of like absorbing sweat and letting it keep on your body. These are definitely similar to products that we're trying to replace in terms of texture, which is awesome. These are the Sculpt leggings. I got them in a large. This is the peacock blue. I might be so bold as to try medium. I think they fit really well. They're definitely much more comfortable. I think I could have used a little bit more support up here. There is no like hemline. It's just like a dead, it just like stops, which, okay. But yeah, I think I could have used a medium. So we'll see. But a front seam and a back seam. So just to be aware of that. Again, there's a lot of space. Yeah, there are pockets as well. Thank goodness. I don't think I'll suggest anything without pockets, to be honest. These are much more traditional gym wear. So yeah, I like them. I might see if I can get a medium and see about it. I have one more thing. Hold on. While I was online, I was like, oh, they have joggers. So I wanted to just test them out. This is what? Their jogger in large. This is the olive. It's a super pretty green. It's not super olivey, but it is a pretty green. I think the other one is black online. I'm not 100% sure. But cute joggers, a lot of space, a lot of room. Again, these are the large, so maybe I would do the medium, but comfy, a lot of room, elastic band. But yeah, they look cute. I thought I'd give them a go. I don't think they're really for me, but the fabric is super smooth and good deep pockets. But yeah, anyway, that's it. So out of all of them, I would either go with the Mate the Label or the Definite Articles for athletic wear, just given based on texture and feel. The Happy Earth was lovely. They're way more for lounging. I would not feel comfortable putting them in or on like in a gym class. That being said, I think I would want to try a smaller size as well. Yeah, I might order another pair of the Definite Articles in medium. We'll see. And yeah, so that is it. I hope that was helpful. And thanks for coming along the journey with me.